Hello, everybody. I'm Rob Smith with Trinity 918 Designs, where we specialize in landscape lighting and hardscape lighting for your home and businesses. Welcome to our channel. Today, I'd like to talk to you a little bit about under-eave lighting versus conventional landscape lighting that we put in the ground. So you see a lot of new builds today where there's a lot of under-eave lighting that is illuminating the front side or all the way around the home. And that's becoming pretty popular for people who just want lights. I call it a blanket of light. There's no control over where that light goes. It's just illuminating the side walls of your house, where that can be a good look for contemporary homes, but you don't have any control of what you're illuminating. So if you have any particular bushes or trees or shrubbery, you have no way of doing that. You can't do any shadow effects where you have light and dark, which I think makes a big difference when designing a system. You don't want your house to look like somebody's just standing above it with a big floodlight illuminating the whole thing. I think it takes away from all the character. And so eave lighting is really just good for light, mass blankets of light. But if you're really trying to tailor your home and make it look its best, you should stick towards conventional landscape lights, where we put lights around the home, in the gardens, around trees, and in the appropriate areas where we use the appropriate size and angle of bulb for your look. The other thing is they're hard to change. You burn a bulb out in an eave. In some of these new homes, these eaves are 25, 30 feet tall. That bulb's probably going to stay out for a while, because I know I don't want to get on a ladder and change it. And so over time, they just quit working, and you don't change the bulbs because they're too hard to change. And so I'm not a fan. Also, it's not bad to do if you're doing it while you're building the home. But we've retrofitted some homes with eave lighting years after they've been built. And a lot of those eaves are impossible to get to after the home is built. So we end up running lights on the back side of the lip of the eave where you don't see it, but the wire is still exposed. And so you end up having to paint the wire the same color as the house to make it disappear. We have to run the wire down the guttering to get to a plug, and it's just not the most efficient way to light up your home. And so unless you're doing it when the home is being built and you don't really want any control of what it's illuminating, eave lighting is probably not the best way to illuminate your home, to give it character and really illuminate it properly.